You know I got the receipts, girl. You know I got the receipts. Hey guys, welcome back to the Sweet Pea Diaries. It's your girl Sweet Pea, and I am back with another video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you are a new subscriber, welcome to the Sweet Pea Diaries. Be sure to like the video, share the video, but most importantly, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Good morning, it's Nikki, not Nikki, my moderator, Simply 43, Sun Goddess Cocoa Butter Barbie, my moderator. Everybody's in the building. Listen, you guys, I'm driving as usual. I'm on a bridge. So hopefully my sound is not going in and out because it's a little traffic on the bridge. Hey, Toxic. Good morning. There's a little traffic on the bridge. So I'm kind of like on it. And I'm hoping that it's not going in and out. Hey, Dynasty Doll. Hey, Universal Tea with Marie. So, hopefully you guys can hear. Let me know if you can hear. Please let me know. And hopefully it is not, the sound is not going in and out. How's everybody doing this morning? Happy Friday. Top of the morning. Wake your ass up. Time to get it going. It's the start of a brand new day. Well, honey, it's looking like, I know you guys are oh, good. Good sound is good. Yes. Um well, you guys are going to be so happy. You're going to be so thrilled. I mean, when I tell you I've been putting it in for you guys, I stayed up last night and I mean, I got them edits. Child, them edits is editing. You hear me? Them edits is editing. And I'm really thinking that I can either have this video up by tonight, but definitely by tomorrow night. I have the class tomorrow from 12 to 3. I got to get the people's materials out and everything so that they'll have that for tomorrow. So I don't know how much time I'll have today to work on that because I'm prepping for the course. But if I can't get this out by tonight, I will definitely have it out by Sunday. Saturday night, Sunday in the early morning, early afternoon, about 12. This documentary, this Will Smith one, is really good. Okay, and which is brings me to the topic of our discussion this morning. Child, I think I may have uncovered the real reason why Sheree and Will got divorced. Now, you guys remember, story goes with Sheree and Jada. Now, if you don't know, we talk about this heavily in the video, so I'm not going to spoil the tea about their relationship. But let's just say Sheree was not who Will was looking for when he met Sheree. So let's just put it like that. Sheree was always, back burner type, oh, the second best. Oh, I'll settle for this because I can't have this. That's what Sheree started out as, okay? She started out as that. Hey, Mrs. Jordan. She started out as I want this girl, the it girl, but I'll take the second in charge. I'll take the one that's available. And there's a reason for that. So we break that down in the video. But today, I'm going to give you a little bit of tea. I'm going to spill some tea as to why I believe that these two, they got divorced. Now, they got married right away, okay? They were dating, and 3 months after they were dating, they got married. They got pregnant, everything all at the same time. They met in 92, got married, got and had their baby in November of 92. So all of this happened, like she got pregnant, boom, 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 had the baby, you know, 5 months after being with this man. Like I don't know if it was 5 months after they got married. Yeah, it was 5 months after they got married. So she got pregnant like right away. Okay. I believe she got pregnant on the first night, that date. Okay. I believe that's when each, I don't know, they was eating some oysters or whatever, honey. They was feeling it. And honey, my girl got pregnant. Okay. But all of this happened in 92. Well, in 1993, Will Smith, this is when he starts his acting career, right? And he's on the movie 6 Degrees of Separation. Now, if you have not seen this movie, it is, I never really sat down and actually watched the entire movie, but I encourage you to watch it in order to get the backstory and get the concept for what type of character Will played in this movie to understand what I'm about to tell you. Okay? To understand this tea that I'm about to tell you. Now, on the set of this movie, he gets into the character. Now, with this role, Will says that he took on a certain character, right? And it required him to learn a lot about, you know, the character. And with that type of acting, it's actually called, let me read this real quick. That type of acting, let me see. Method acting, okay? It's called method acting, right? And when you do method acting, it requires you to research your character and learn as much as you can about the type of character. And it basically requires you to reprogram yourself. So you have to, in a sense, dig deep, reprogram yourself, and become this character. So that takes a lot of effort. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of studying. You're basically becoming another person. So it required him to do that because in the movie he plays this, you know, um, bourgeois, like he's black, but he kind of acts white, talks white, proper or whatever. And he's with these art dealers, and it's just like a really aristocrat. Like it's just interesting to say the least, right? But he fell in love with Stockard Channing. Okay. Now, if you don't know who she is, look her up. And this Stockard Channing, if you don't know who Stockard Channing is, look her up. She's been in a lot of movies. She has one of those careers where she just plays the person, the a woman's character. She just plays random characters or whatever. And so he fell in love. Now, in his memoir, I suggest you read that as well. Will spills a lot of tea in that book. And um, in that book, he says that he fell in love with her while on the set. And while researching his character, he really got into the character, and it required him to fall in love with her in the movie, but he actually really fell in love with her in real life. So when he was done with the movie, and him and his family packed up and went back to Los Angeles, he found that he was in love with that woman and still wanted to see her every day, moping around the house, going through it in front of Sheree and their newborn baby. So this didn't sit well with Sheree. She's like, shit, I married Will Smith. Now I've got this aristocratic damn man. He done turned into somebody else because he's dealing with this method, acting, and he's reprogramming himself to be this character. And actually, in the character's requirement, it's required that he kiss his co-star, which is a man. And Will didn't really want to do that. He didn't want to do that part. And I put that's in the documentary as well. And I give the tea and the inside on that. So I'm not gonna really uncover that either. You're gonna have to watch the video to get that tea. But there was a lot going on in that movie. Okay. Right. Grease fans should know who Stockard Channing is. Exactly. Yes, she played. Yes, Rizzo. Rizzo. So yeah, that if you don't know, now you know. Thank you, Toxic. I mean, Sun Goddess. I'm sorry. I was just looking at the wrong name. Thank you, Sun Goddess. Yes, Rizzo. Um, but yeah, so he fell in love with her, and that was it had to be hard on Sheree because they were just married. They just got a newborn baby. Here it is, this man is coming home every day infatuated with this woman. And once they wrapped up the film and moved back, he was in love. He found himself wanting to go see the woman every day, wanting to still talk to the woman every day. And so he had to deprogram. Okay. Deprogram. Okay. He had to deprogram and learn to love Sheree all over again. Are you fucking kidding me? See, this is what I say about these actors and what it requires them to do these roles and become these people. Like, that's just too much. Like, I mean, damn, I know it's an art and I know you got to get into character, but that takes on a whole nother meaning where you actually have fell in love with someone because you done mixed reality with illusion, and with a movie, and with fictional characters. You have mixed reality with that. That's deep. Okay. That shit is deep. So yeah, that could be the reason why they actually got divorced, because it put a little monkey wrench, because they got divorced in 95. All right. They were having problems right from the start. Sheree was just not happy. She says that she was not happy in that marriage. And see, Will was just new into Hollywood. He was just breaking into the scene. He was just getting roles. He was just learning the craft, learning a lot about that life and about becoming an actor, and having to have that type of a role, that type of the method acting right out of the gate. That's a lot. You coming from Philly, you the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, all this shit where you're really just a kid from the streets, of Philly. And you now put in Hollywood where you got to learn about, how to be an actor and get into character and all this stuff. That's a lot. So his personality took a hit, and his relationship suffered because of it. Now, just think about this. If his ass had to do the method acting and fell in love with Stockard Channing, well, shit, wouldn't it have required him the method acting when he had to kiss that man? He had to get into the character of wanting to like a man and needing those feelings and wanting to feel those feelings in order to get. So if you got into your character and fell in love, well, then you got into your character, then you was your character all the way around. Okay, because let's keep it real. You was your character all the way around. So that means that you was really liking that man too. Because the rumor has it that Sheree found Will in bed with another man. And that was what was the reason for that was the official reason. Like, the rumor that was out there. This stalker Channing is just something that I uncovered. But the rumor when they got separated was that Sheree found Will in bed with another man. She denies this now and saying that it's not true and all this and that. But my whole thing is, it might be some truth to that, because if he had to get into character and fell in love with homegirl, honey, why didn't you fall into character and you didn't start liking men? Okay, like, don't play with me. And it's nothing wrong with liking men. I'm not condoning it, Hey, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is keep it real, keep it all the way real. Don't just use you know what I'm saying? Don't just say stuff when it's convenient, honey. If you see, that's what I'm saying about these Hollywood people. They talk too damn much. You start saying, hey Terrell, just come by to say hi. Well, thank you for stopping by. Um so I mean, like, if that's what you had to do and that's what happened with her, I would assume that that's how you got hooked up and got tripped up and tricked in to this thing, with maybe a man, so I wouldn't think that that could be a lie. There might be some truth to it. Can I get an extra large cup for some ice? It might be some truth to that. That's fine. It might be some truth to that, y'all. You feel me? So, yeah, I mean, the tea is hot, okay? The tea is hot, honey. Now, in that scene, Will is in like a carriage, like a buggy carriage or something, and he's with the guy, and it requires him to kiss, right? And it's not like a full-fledged kiss, like a tongue and down kiss, but it was a kiss nonetheless. And Will wasn't trying to, in the beginning when he took on the film and accepted the role, he said that he didn't have a problem with it. But once it, like, right before the take, he backed out and saying that he did not want to do it. And actually, the tea is, catch this tea. He had talked with Denzel Washington, and Denzel Washington had told him that it was not a good idea and it wasn't a good look for his career to kiss another man on screen, that it would definitely hamper his career, that other producers and directors would think that it was okay, that he would, you know, want to kiss men on screen and stuff like that. And because he wouldn't want to, like, it would hamper his career. So he told him that he should not do it. And so that was one of the reasons why Will didn't want to um then do it. Okay. Will been got turned out. I believe it. Always have. Um Uh, Miss Jordan says, I wonder if it was Dwayne Martin. Well, Dwayne Martin came along after Sheree, after the Sheree, um, you know, after the Sheree relationship. So I don't know who the man was. I would think that it's probably not another celebrity, that it would have probably been a white man, somebody that is probably maybe like supportive in the industry, maybe an assistant, or a publicist or somebody like that on that level, because Will wasn't a mega star at this point. So I don't think that if it is true, if there's some truth to it, I don't think that it would have been a major celebrity or something like that. I think it would have been somebody that was like supportive in the industry. When I say supportive, like having a supportive role, I mean somebody that is a publicist, is a A&R, somebody like that, somebody that's behind the scenes, or even maybe a producer. You know what I'm saying? A director, somebody behind the scenes, because it's definitely said that these type of things go on in Hollywood, and that in order to break into these major roles and stuff, that these men have to do certain things and be with certain people in order to get um these roles and become the stars that they want to be. So yeah, Very interesting. I found this stuff while researching. So y'all know that this video about to be full of tea, okay? And I'm like, did anybody hear about this? Let me know in the comments. Did anybody hear about this story? I mean, of course, this is in Will's memoir, but a lot of people have not read that memoir. A lot of people didn't even know it was out. I mean, it's not like people follow Will Smith. Everybody follows Will Smith. I think that Will, he's one of those people that everybody knows him. Yeah, he's had a great career. I didn't really like buy his albums and listen to his music, but hey, when it popped up on the radio, Getting Jiggy with It and all these other little songs, Summertime is all-time classic. Especially anyone that's from Philly, has any connections to Philly, Summertime is the jam. We listen to it to this day. I mean, in Belmont Park, the Plateau, all that those are like landmarks for Philadelphians. Anybody that's from Philly, you have been to the Plateau, especially back in the 90s, 80s, 90s. That was the place to go. Everybody had their bikes out there. When I say bikes, I mean they motorcycles and stuff, child. And you walk through, the girls walk through, and the boys and the guys be out there with when they bikes and be showing off for the girls. And so anybody that know anything about the Plateau, Belmont Park, honey, that was the place to be. So you know, Will was coming from that era, and I think that people know Will, and we know who he is, but we don't follow him like that to know that, oh, he got a book out, I'm gonna go get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Will is a commercial artist. He's just really not one of those people that I feel like people check for him. I think that, because he's done this thing with the slap and everything, now he's interesting again. And so people are now looking up things about him, but nobody was really checking for Will Smith. I mean, I wasn't, to be looking for a book. And I don't think I would have read it or wanted to read it if I was not interested in the whole backstory about the slap. Like, what the hell? What led up to all this? And now we see with the Red Table Talk with Jada and her just putting all their business out on Front Street, we started to see that this family, there was a lot going on in this family. They were like the black family. They were the poster family for Black Americans, for the Black success. Look at this couple. They made it. Two Black young adults made it in Hollywood. They have a family. They're successful. They're all of them are gorgeous. The kids are handsome and pretty, and they're successful. And so, we put them up on a pedestal only to find out that there was a lot of shit going on, right? So, Terrell, I'm from Philly. Hunter Park was another place to be in the summertime. Yes. I know Hunter Park right there at Old York Road. I know the park you talking about, right there on Old York Road, right off the expressway. I'm from Philly, so I know. Okay. I know where you at. So yes. I just think that nobody was really checking for him. Okay. I think Jada um went to her and scared her into a divorce. Oh, you think so? I don't think so. Hi, Sweet Pea. Hey, Dion. I don't think so. I think that because you have to know the backstory. Got to know the backstory. No. And I'm not going to give y'all that tea because that tea is in the video, and I break that down. So you're gonna get the real deal about this relationship, because a lot of people did not know that Sheree was she was the back burner girl. Like, that's not who Will wanted. He never wanted her. He always wanted Jada. Always wanted Jada. I bet you guys did not know that. I bet you did not know that he actually. I'm gonna give you a little bit. Okay, so when he was on the Fresh Prince, he actually went on the set of A Different World at the time. Um, Jada was on A Different World, and so he had seen her on the screen, playing her character, and he actually went to a taping of her show in hopes to meet her. And actually, he ended up meeting Sheree, but nobody tells the story as to why he didn't get with Jada. Why, if you went there to meet with somebody and you was hoping to meet with them and introduce yourself to them and date them, I'm not thinking that you would just automatically get sidetracked by Sheree and and then you ended up leaving with her, because he tells that story that he went there, in hopes of meeting Jada, and instead he met Sheree. They laughed, hit it off, went to dinner, and the rest is history. Well, no, there's a piece missing. And in the video, I tell you what that piece is. And it all ties together. And then you're going to be like, oh, Sweet Pea crack the code. Right with my receipts. Okay. So I'm telling you, yes, Terrell, I'm from Philly. I'm new to your channel. I knew it was a reason I was drawn to you. Hey, um, yep. So yeah. So yeah, P. Oh, when I say I bet you didn't know that, I was just saying like figure of speech. I'm not saying that you guys don't know. I'm pretty. I mean, shit. Anything that I found, y'all done found. You know what I mean? I mean, some people don't know. Some people don't know, but some people do. Same information that I done found. Um, you guys could have easily found it. I mean, I've been doing some digging and stuff, but I'm pretty sure some of these rumors have circulated. But hey, we digging them back up, and we are going to be talking about it in that damn video, okay, honey? Because there are a lot of people that don't know the tea. They don't know that Sheree was a back burner, that she was second place. She's always been, he's always been Jada, but it's kind of like, this is the girl that you wanted, and he had this image of Jada, and Jada was not who he actually thought she was. He was, had this image and this persona of Jada, the it girl. And Jada didn't live up to that standard. She didn't want to. She didn't fulfill it because it wasn't her. He had this image that he had built her up to be, and that wasn't her at all. She was a whole nother woman. And that's a mistake that people make, when you have high expectations for people and you think that they are a person that they are not, they will disappoint you every time because they will show you who they really are. So now it's up to you to say, do I want to accept this or not? And their turning point was in COVID, during COVID, like everyone else, when everyone was locked in. Oh, you're not in Philly anymore? Okay. Um, when everybody was locked in and stuff like that, they, just like all other couples, realized that they didn't, really spend a lot of time together, and they really didn't know each other. And so a lot of this started being uncovered, and they started, getting into their relationship and who they were, what the foundation of it was during COVID. And Jada says she realized that she didn't really know Will at all. And then, we all know the story of the 40th birthday, how, it's just a lot with these two. So yeah, yep, Jada was the hot young that actress, just keeping it a buck. Yeah, she was. And that's what Will wanted. But I don't think that Jada ever really wanted her, because there was someone that was always there. Okay. And I'm going to tell you about it. There was somebody that was there, okay, before Will. And I'm going to break it down. Okay. So, of course, I'm at my destination. Y'all know these videos are just videos on the way to work, the little quick videos. And I feel like I'm just trying to build y'all up to, watching this documentary and give y'all the tea here and there, little snippets, so that it'll give you something to look forward to when we drop the video. But let me tell you, this video is full of tea. Okay. It is full of tea. We spilling it on Will Smith. Okay. So you guys have a happy Friday. I'm going into this trap house, child. I cannot wait for the day where I don't have to do this anymore. Okay. Tell you, when I walk up on the lab, I'm be like, you remember what you said? F you. You over there, you remember what you said? F you. I'm gonna be walking out telling everybody, F y'all. It's like, no, I ain't gonna do that. But I can't wait until next year. I'm gonna be full time at this. Because see, if I was full time content creating, this is why you guys have to support your content creator. Because I know a lot of people like, well, I'm not gonna give her no cash apps. I'm not gonna give her no PayPal. YouTube is already paying her. What she need my money for, honey? Do you know how many hours and days it's taking me? Oh well, you don't want to be a content creator. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Why would you want our money for? But honey, Listen, I mean, you could throw me something to the $10, $20, give me some coffee. I'm just teasing. But yeah, I put in a lot of work. I do not require anybody to send me anything. That's just a joke. I'm doing fine, doing well. Everything is turning around, and with the channel, we're starting to really, our revenue is really starting to go up. So definitely, there's going to come a time where I have been thinking about this, where I'm going to remove my actual Cash App and PayPal and stuff like that. Right now we're still getting the little donations because who couldn't use to put back into the channel and stuff like that, and whatever else I want to use it for. But really, I'm thinking about, as soon as I'm able to fully stand on my own 2 feet with this YouTube, with just YouTube alone, I'm taking down my um Cash App information, my PayPal information. I will not be providing that anymore in my chat or my channel, because I, you know, would be fully. Now, if you want to donate and people would know my Cash App, you go and research it and you find it from other videos or on my Instagram or something like that, that would be you. But I'm just gonna, going forward, like when we make it, I'm gonna be taking that down, because I look at the bigger YouTubers, and that's what I've been aspiring to be, like, shoot for the stars, bigger YouTubers and stuff. And they don't post that information. They're got their sponsors, and they have their video money and stuff like that. Um, well, if you want to take my course, Dion, you need to email me, because our course is tomorrow. We have a class that starts tomorrow. So if you want to um, join the class, Nikki, drop the email so that Dion can send us the email. We do have 2 spots still available. I actually just signed on some extra people yesterday, but I do have 2 spots still available. I made room for 5 more people, and 3 more people joined. So I have 2 more spots. If you want to grab one, go ahead and email me at teachyouhowtotube@gmail.com. It's a very affordable class, and you're definitely not going to be disappointed, because this is just not a class that teaches you the fundamentals of YouTube. This tells you everything. You're going to learn about your analytics, the CPM rate for each video that you do. You're going to learn about what to put in your description box, how many characters that you need in order for YouTube to recognize and recommend your video. I mean, you're going to learn a lot, okay? Your tags, your titles, your thumbnails, editing, you're going to learn a lot. So if you want to join, you can go ahead and email me join Saturday's class, because it will be tomorrow from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then we'll have another class coming up. I don't know. Yes, Punky, it is live. So the class is a live course. All of the information, I'll be sending it to everybody today. I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because I was really trying to push and get this video out. So I was really caught up in the editing and stuff. But today I will be sending everybody the stuff that you guys are going to need. And then Saturday morning, I'll send out the link to everybody. So it'll all come to your emails. So yeah, I mean, it's going to be a great time. It'll be live. This will give you, time to interact with other YouTubers that are in the same position as you, that are trying to grow just like you, bounce ideas off of each other. But it's really a time for me to teach you what I have been doing. If you notice, my numbers have went up dramatically. We have increased. I went from a certain amount of money, right, to this month applying the principles that I teach. I have, just in that short amount of time, I am $500 over what I usually make, and climbing. Okay. My recommendations, we have, as of yesterday, 91,000 views came just from recommendations. These are huge numbers, okay? These are not numbers that I usually get. And so I put together a method, and I said I'm going to apply it. And I did that, and boom, I saw so much success. My growth, you see the numbers, you see the subs, they're just going up, up, up. YouTube is recommending the videos. So I'm just trying to get people that information. So go ahead and send me an email. All right. So if you like this video, make sure you share, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys have a good day. Bye, y'all.